Welcome to TTA Pulse. I'm your host, the WHIZ. Today we are live streaming a match, a series of matches, hopefully in Coubertin Cup #1. This is a qualifier event, so all 4 of the players who pull out of this event actually move forward into the main match a couple weeks from now. Our first game is against PhiTrigger, so we're going to stream that first. If we win, we move on to the next round. If we lose, the stream is over. So let's get right into it. Whew. We played PhiTrigger recently. If you check the YouTube channel, you can see a game with 0 science, but I do plan to get a little bit more science than 0 this game. All right, so PhiTrigger has the first move. Let's take a look at the leaders and wonders. What do we have here? We've got Ocean Liner Service. That makes irrigation a little bit less important because you can get by with that. So there's only one selective breeding, so you have to watch out for that. I'm actually going to do a screen capture of this, if my computer can handle it, so I don't have to open this window too often. I can just see it at all times. Perfect. I'll just keep that off to the side there for myself. What else do we see here? We've got International Red Cross, so also food related. We see what else is interesting here. Age 1 leaders don't look too appealing. I like Alex so I can get in and out quickly. I would switch him to Barbarossa if I could, if he comes out early. Otherwise, I don't know if I want any of these really early on. Obviously, Columbus, powerful with a good colony, but if you get him early, you might be doing nothing for a while with him. And Nostradamus is a strong leader, as is Joan of Arc, especially with that development of religion. So let's see what we get out of this. Jump back to the game here. Looking at the wonders, my favorite here are the Roman roads, quite a bit better than the others. If we look at the card row, it's here. I think we can make it cost him 2, and then we can maybe get it for 1, but he will probably steal that. So leaders. PhiTrigger takes Homer. Interesting. Tricky thing about Homer is you have to have your wonder done before you swap out of him. So he's going to need to get his wonder done quickly. Roman roads having 4 steps might make that difficult. Question is, do we take some of these bad cards or some of these bad cards? Richland, Patriotism, Acropolis, and none of those really stunning. So we're going to take Aristotle. And between these two, I guess Frugality. Not really happy with Frugality, but it's probably better than Stockpile. Stockpile takes 2 moves to do 2 things. And Frugality 1 move to do 1 thing. So at least you're doing things slowly for less time. So hopefully that will work out for us. Let's take a look at his view here. Okay, so Roman roads is going to drop to 1 if he leaves it for us. I don't expect him to. It's going to leave Engineering Genius at 2 for us. I like Aristotle as a leader. Interesting, I like to hold him. I like to hold him for most of Age 1 so you can get the most science out of him, which is good for the Age 1 lineup. All right, so Engineering Genius for 2. Colossus is coming down. The first card is Irrigation, and Barbarossa there as well. So making me wish I didn't have Aristotle because I'm going to get nothing done with him if I switch to Barbarossa. I do like an early Barbarossa. All right, so Aristotle goes in. We build the mine with the last 2 doing Genius, followed by Colossus. Or just doing nothing and going to Acropolis because it's there. We are now in Age 1, so we don't have that much time on the clock. We're going to do the simple thing here and preserve actions for later. By bringing this guy in now and bringing him in Age 1, I don't have to, or rather at the end, very, very start of the game, so I don't have to invest in that later. We got 2 strength-related events, major strength-related events. These 2 are very important, so we'll want to be stronger for that. Of course, that would have been better with the Colossus, but you do what you can do. Drawing 3 cards, interesting. We got a tactic and slave and uncertain borders. We have the biggest strength-related events here in the deck right now. He's not going really strength-related. I mean, nothing in this wonder says strength to me. So I guess if we can pick up Barbarossa. He's going to take EG for 1, though. And then Barbarossa is going to be sitting in the 6th slot. This is not great. Because Barbarossa is a great way to get your strength up. I want to put all these in the deck and be stronger. I think that would be a great way to take advantage of what I've drawn. But being stronger won't be easy here. Acropolis does provide a strength, so that's good. Okay, he takes irrigation for 2. I am shocked. No lab. I guess he's taking a page out of my book. He doesn't think science is necessary. I actually think science is important, so let's take a look at what he did exactly here. Took Engineering Genius, takes irrigation for 2 and increased pop. Okay, so he does have the guy sitting there. I do as well. EG1 coming down, and that brings Barbarossa down. Let's put in, how's he doing on food? He's taking irrigation, so Reign of Terror won't hurt him as much. So let's go foray. I want to hold. Everyone gains a pot. That's interesting. Okay, I want to hold on certain borders until the last card. So Barbarossa is really attractive to me right now because of the beard. I love beards. So we take him. We build a lab. The other thing is Monarchy plus Acropolis coming down. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to be here for one next turn for me. That's attractive. So maybe I take Engineering Genius. 3. I can use it for my step really quickly. Build Acropolis next turn. And then wham, bam. I got my... Alright, I like this. Kind of going in 2 directions. I don't need this in my hand. I'll throw that out there. It's kind of a bad move maybe to throw a tactic out where he can share it, but the thing is he also got 3 cards. He probably has a tactic he wants. And I want to keep both my strength events here, particularly on borders. Maybe I could have thrown away Reign of Terror since he took the irrigation. We'll see how it goes. Planning, I think I'm going to want Warfare if I can get it. See what's coming out. Religion, Warfare, and Science. So, Science is so good. 2 Science is really going to be useful here, especially with the early Monarchy. He's probably going to take Monarchy also, which means... Well, it means he's filling up his hand with things to research, so he's definitely going to take the Science, which means more strength for me. So I'm going to drop on certain borders in next turn, I think. Try to hit him with that while he's weaker, because I'll finish my Wonder, and I'll be 1 stronger. This is going to work pretty well, I think. He dodges Monarchy. He takes Iron, develops it, upgrades a mine. Interesting, interesting. Okay, good use of the Science. Gets that invested. I don't have a use of my first Science yet, except for Monarchy. I think I'm going to take Monarchy for 1. All right, so I'm putting it in certain borders. Let's quickly look at how the turn is going to go if we take the Science because we want this. Oh, this is so good. This is so, so good. We build 1 stage. We take EG1, and then we can get into Monarchy this turn. Oh, burn. Okay, so we're definitely going to take the Science. Now, what do we seed? I think we need to seed uncertain because we're also going to be stronger. Is he getting stronger here? Not really. He also let Swordsman go by, so we're going to go uncertain. Crafts 2 rocks. That's useless for me. Useful for him, I guess. Let's take a look. Let's take the Science. He can finish his Wonder easily. He's pinched for civil actions. Okay, so we take Monarchy. We build 2 steps. Monarchy's in play. We still have 1 move. We can now put Barbarossa in or take Alchemy, which gives us Science. We're already stronger. So if we put Barbarossa in, we can bring in a guy. We're strength 4. Can he get stronger next turn? This is going great. If we can push it uncertain right now, this would be so strong. So it's tempting to just take Alchemy with the last move because it's a good card. I love Science, despite what you guys would think of me. Now, interesting. I got a problem with my move order here. I like to put Barbarossa in, but then I can't take the Alchemy and get a Science from Aristotle. So here's the move. Take 1 with Aristotle. Finish the Wonder. Put Monarchy in. Take Alchemy. There's Corruption. Okay, because of Corruption, we're going to have to go this route. And then what do we take now? Do we still take Alchemy? It's kind of a hard choice because it's like, well, now we could take Rich Land or Urban Growth. We only have 3 Science now, so I'm not going to take the Alchemy. I'm actually going to take Urban Growth. Why? Because I don't have any happy faces yet. Well, I can do this again. I think that would be insane. I'm not big on insanity, so we won't do it again. I'm thinking for happy faces, I'm going to need an urban building. I probably can't get Great Wall build, and that means urban growth. So it's probably bread and circuses. And wealthy. Oh, what a bummer. Wealthy territory. Of course, that is nice for Great Wall, actually. Next turn, I could take Great Wall and build most of it with wealthy. So let's put 1 in there. Bidding both. Oh, it is good with Barbarossa. I can bring it back really easily. I'm just going to bid 1. Wealthy's not that strong of a territory anyway. So here you go, dude. You can have more rocks. You need civil actions, not rocks. He needs civil actions badly. Look, he needs to put all 4 into his Wonder. And, this is funny. And he needs to upgrade his, what does he have 4? I didn't even notice this. He has 4 mines and 1 lab. Okay, so what is he playing here? He's still not finishing his wonder. This is really good. Because it's a good wonder, but only if you build it. Increase population, build a lab, increase population, build warrior, build warrior. He became 2 warriors, dude. Okay, so we're going to drop. I want to go developed. The reason is Barbarossa. So good for colonies. So, and there it is, 4A. That gives us enough rocks to get into Great Wall. Can't finish it this turn. He's going to lose Homer if he can't finish that thing. So he has to put every move into it last turn. Next turn. Or build 3 stages. Remember, we've got uncertain borders. Great Wall is looking sweet. Can we get out of corruption this way? No. 9 seconds. Code of laws would be nice, but we're going to let that go. I think this is going to be a good wonder. Alchemy. Hard to pass up alchemy. I wish I had one more science. We're going to do this. I mean, Great Wall's nice to have. The strength is going to go to 8. We'll have the happy face extra guy. No longer need happiness. We could even pick up Basilica afterward. That works really well because it gives a second happy face and then a third from the Great Wall. It's also hard to build. And we're only on 3 mines, 3 rocks, so maybe not. We'll see how it goes. He has 11 rocks. He's not going to get Machu Picchu. Yes! That is a strong wonder for him because he's upgraded both iron and taken irrigation, but his OP 4-step Roman roads is not going to... Can we end the age, I wonder? So he's going to finish Roman roads. Then there will be 9 in the deck now. So he is going to get out of Homer. Who else is coming? These are the last guys. Michelangelo's coming. I don't think that's a great leader for him. In H2, we have the Louvre, we have Kremlin, we have Ocean Liner, and we have Harvard College. Oh, he doesn't build it. He builds 1 step. Oh man, I think he's going to lose Homer. Can we make that happen? So next turn he goes build, 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 take a leader. He can't put the leader in, so he's going to lose Homer. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, finish this. No, no, no. First, seed something. Cold Arms, another strong strength-related event. He has plenty of food now, so I don't think Reign of Terror is really going to hurt him. So I think it's Cold Arms. That would hurt him. He's only on 4 civil actions. I'm on 5. Whenever you have more civil actions than the opponent, that's a good time to... Oh, no. It's a good time to get hit by Rebellion. At least we're going to hit him with Uncertain next turn. Because look, I have the happy face now. Seriously. Seriously, man. Okay, so we're going to be 11 strength. There's iron. Irrigation's missing. 60 seconds. Urban growth. We could take the knights for the last 2. Take the breakthrough. I think we need the breakthrough because we're low on science. Let's just do this for 11 strength. He's going to be so dead. Okay, so throw away scientific breakthrough. That's all we have to throw away. Our science isn't as... we might need the science. 20 seconds. This is the last turn in this age, though. And probably. Let's throw away scientific breakthrough. Okay. So how are we looking? End of age 1. We didn't do anything except build 2 wonders and get strong. But that's good. It was really bad timing on Rebellion, but hey, I had that unhappy face the whole age 1, so it was going to hit eventually. He hits himself with Uncertain Borders. Perfect. He's probably not been putting in strength-related events, but these are both really good for me. Developed has 3 science on it. So when Developed pops, we'll win that. We just drew a defense card. So that's going to be very, very good. He loses Homer. He can't get out of Homer this turn. I think I'll pick Swordsman next turn. Because there's only 1 Rifleman. I'm nervous. This is an exciting tournament. There's only one Rifleman. So if you don't get that and you have 4 warriors, that's pretty bad. Okay, he didn't end the age, but I'm going to end the age next turn. So this I have to go pretty fast. Let's put Cultural Influence in. Seems safe enough. Knowledge of the Ancients. I get 3 seconds. Great. He left Knights. Is there a second Knights here? There's a second Knights. So we'll take this. Urban Growth's looking silly now. Work on iron, maybe. We want to draw an attack card, so an aggression. Cartography would be nice too. We have 15 seconds, so let's... And throw away the rats. I had to play fast. I didn't like that. So I'm on 3 rocks. It's not that great. But I do have swordsmen and knights. So those will both be very useful looking for an H2 tactic. I mean, the H1 tactic here of fighting man is not going to carry us through the second age. So this is a good way to kind of get balanced out for the second age. In terms of strength, key cards we're looking for here, scientific method. I do want that science. Should have taken the breakthrough, I think. I was just rushed there. Cultural heritage, though, we're going to pick that up for 2 science and then revolutionary idea. So we could spend our whole next turn. Barbarossa, more guys. I mean, oh, we can't. We need 1 more food. Because it'd be great to take the breakthrough, cultural heritage, and then revolutionary idea. Just do nothing but take those. Leaders next turn, we're looking at Napoleon, Darwin, Gaudi. Let's look at his view. He has these crazy minds. Shakespeare, Bach, and Newton. He's got a happy face problem and 17 rocks. And he's going into Nostradamus. So we have no aggressions, unfortunately, I think. Oh, he just drew 2 aggressions. Although we can't hurt him with plunders because he has so much resource. It's very helpful for me because I have so little resource. Okay. We need libraries or labs. That's the most important upgrade here. It's probably labs. What's he doing? Taking theology? That's so lame. Happy to see that. So he's sitting at 3 strength. He can't defend. He went into phalanx, which is super weird because, oh, he's going to take that knights. Okay. Okay. Scientific method is out. I think we should plunder him, and then we should go into scientific method right now. That's lucky. That's so lucky that that came out. Forget this age 1 garbage. Look at this science sitting here. Let's plunder him. He can't defend. We'll take 3 rocks. We could take 1 food. Because look what we can do. This is so good. The urban growth even pays off. And the 1 food is useful because we can get even stronger. Why not, right? Okay, so that's one option. Science of 4 per turn. So that fixes science. If we take breakthrough and cultural heritage, it's quite a bit of science. What would we do with the turn, though? Because we have 8 rocks. None of this tech is that good. Ocean liner is in the game. So I'm liking this. Do we need bread and circuses? There's no Pierre. Marlene is in the game, as is Bach. Bach's not very useful here. Don't have anybody to switch over. We're kind of tying ourselves up for the middle game. I love that scientific method. Let's briefly look at another option with breakthrough and cultural heritage. We still play like this. Yeah, I think the scientific method is just so good to get into right now. Upgrade it with urban growth and pop this guy up here. Okay, so get rid of good harvest and reign of terror. We're only going to draw 1 card. But I think we can attack him again. Even if he builds both knights, which he can't, he can only build 1. He'll gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 strength, be at 8. Yeah, so we can definitely attack him again, so let's just plan on attacking him. It's not like the attack really hurts him, and that's kind of weird. Usually a plunder is useful because the other guy's like, no, I have no rocks. In fact, I just did that to somebody. I plundered his rocks. He had 0. It's pretty tough to play a game with 0 rocks. I'm really happy with this draw. Really happy with politics of strength here. Let's look at his board. So strategy is out. Oh, I want that. I definitely want that. Developed is out. We're going to win that very easily. That's a bit of 4. That's a bit of 5. We don't need the defense cards. And there's no more colonies. We win it with for 3. The reason there's no more colonies is because Barbarossa is very good with colonies. And so, because he can bring the army back very easily. So PhiTrigger is not going to seed any more colonies, which means that's it. We're not drawing any, so that's that. We do want to get into a new leader as soon as possible. Barbarossa is running out of steam. We can plunder again and take more food. Maybe we should have used Reign of Terror, actually. Because look, I mean, he puts one into a temple, one into a knight, and we keep we keep plundering his food. He has nothing left. So okay, so he takes strategy, and he has 4 cards now. So can he defend this? If he drew 1 defense card, then he'd be at 10, 11, 12, 13. He could defend. Let's let him try. We could also hit him with Reign of Terror. Or Nari, sorry. Nari? Sorry. We could hit him with Call to Arms is in the deck. Let's just plunder him. Take his food. We could take all his food. That'd be good. Oh, he defended. He drew Lucky Guy, but he has nothing now. No cards. So that means next turn we can attack him also, if we draw anything. Okay, the idea is out. Should we take Irrigation? Darwin is out. Darwin could be good if we could get Team Sports. Darwin actually right now, maybe, just to get him out. This guy's playing on no leader, which is really bad. Because now we have... Look at this. Darwin letting us take Justice System for 1. So that's all pretty sweet. But it's a rock. We got a serious rock issue. So instead of upgrading, let's take Revolution Idea and Urban Growth. Very strong cards, both of them. He would want the idea. And then Justice System. Very helpful, because the Lure's in the game. We're starting to get enough rocks for that. We don't have Corruption right now, so our last move could actually be Irrigation. I would love to take Breakthrough also. I'm just a science fiend, as you don't know. So just taking all this stuff is my whole turn? Okay, it's important. We've got Knights. We still don't have a tactic. We need to draw a tactic. The idea, maybe we don't need... We need the idea so he doesn't get it. Because he just went into strategy. He needs a government. Urban Growth, very useful. We're only on 3 rocks. Now, is it Justice System or Breakthrough? Because we're in Monarchy, we want to put Justice System in. It's an interesting mechanism there. So we're going to pick up Darwin next turn for 1. He can't make it go away. That's fair. We can't... Okay, so if we take Darwin now, 3, 4, 5. What do we not get? Yeah, we want all those things, so we're going to let Darwin wait. Too bad, because we're spending 2 actions taking the... In fact, this last move is so lame. Instead of Irrigation, we could upgrade a lab. Okay, we could do that. Let's do that. I mean, Irrigation is a bad card, but think about it. Ocean Liner Service, it's a good card, but Ocean Liner Service is in there. I'm worried about getting stuck on 2 farms and then just having the bank run out. That's always rough. Always rough. We did not take Rifleman. That was another key pick. He's going to want that because he's on 3 warriors. Napoleon's in the game. Napoleon, Darwin, Gaudi, Shakespeare, Bach, and Newton. Newton would be perfect here also, so we don't have to go Darwin. But the nice thing about Darwin is he's going to give 2 culture per turn. We're ahead by 10, and we're getting 2 already. Okay, Nostradamus is in. What else is he doing? Theology and Build a Warrior. Yeah, okay, so he's just trying to defend. So economic progress, horrible for us. Arms industry, he left Rifleman on the table. Oh man, that's bad for him. Politics of strength. This would be nice. I think we want to see that. No, seed arms industry. The reason is rocks are so bad for him. He already has 20. Oh, boom. Yeah, okay. So, Rifleman. Wave. Can we go into coal? We can go into coal right now. It's tempting to not take it at all. Good players take coal, and so do bad players. But mediocre players don't. See, that's the key. So we can build a 3rd lab with urban growth? No. Okay, don't do that. How much time do we have? We got 2 minutes, 25 seconds for the age here. We're definitely taking Rifleman because then he's stuck on 4 AJ warriors. Should we go into Darwin now? Then we can take coal for 1. That's nice. Coal's important. We're going to stick with coal. Wave. I have a free guy. He needs to build. Do we take Darwin and the religion? That's such a bad combination. Napoleon. Does he really need it? He still has 4 civil actions and not enough science to get out of his government. I think Darwin's going to be very useful. I'm going to go into Darwin right now. He's here. He's available. Let's do it. Now we can take coal. We need a tactic. And we're running out of time. Fill it with urban growth. This is stupid. Okay, go back to the start quickly because we have 100 seconds for the whole turn. Rifleman, Darwin, put Darwin in, take coal, take wave. We're going to take, we can't take all that stuff. And then we can take organized religion. And now our hand is full. Okay, this is a very foolish turn. And throw away a defense card, strangely. No, economic progress. We're never going to see that. No, we actually could. So it's going to be a defense card. The reason is we're going to throw away these defense cards pretty soon because there's only 22 cards in deck. Hussars. Okay, it's a tactic. It's a pretty bad tactic for our situation, but it is a tactic. All the cool stuff is out now. We've got Ocean Liner Service. We might need to pick this. Inhabited. What? This is a shock. Why did he seed inhabited? That was a mistake. So, should we bid 7? How much rock do we have? We have 7 rock. So we can rebuild pretty easily. So I'm thinking 7. I'm thinking 7. This is a great colony. It's particularly good. Oh, we win it for 7. That's gross. I didn't want to actually pay 7. Okay, this is a great colony because I don't have farms, right? So now I don't need irrigation for a long time. I don't even need ocean liner service because this is full. 2 are going to go away at the end of the age, and then I can bring in another one, and I can actually get about this far, and then it's over for me. But this is great. 2 people. I can actually just pivot into hussars here. I could take and play cavalryman. Oh, I can only build one of those. No, I took wave. Oh man, I can almost get into wave of nationalism. Oh, I can do it. I play the tactic first. Then I'm weaker. Then I play wave of nationalism and build 2. See, I could go into cavalryman too. He's going to take the cavalryman, isn't he? What does he take? He takes that cavalryman. PhiTrigger. You're not even blocking me. Oh man. He adopts fighting man. PhiTrigger. He's really floundering. We just don't need to not run out of time. So we're going to get stronger again. So let's go with refugees. This is actually a very dangerous play. Politics of strength is much safer. Let's do politics of strength. We don't have a lot of... Oh, interesting. Okay. So we're going to go into cavalryman here. Wave. 6. Cavalryman go in. Build 2 of them. And drop the hussars. Oh, who the strong man now? Okay, there's cannon available. We probably don't even need it. It's on 2. Selective breeding we do need. Okay, so which one do we upgrade first? The coal. We don't need the farms yet. This is a perfect turn. Except rich land is staring us in the face. We do want the rich land. So how can we do this without that? Coal upgrade. Is strength important? Not for new deposits, not for cultural elements, not for arms industry. Okay, so strength isn't that important right now. So we can hold off on all that stuff and instead just go straight into coal. Take selective breeding. Upgrade that too. I don't know. Oh, we do need the cavalryman. Oh, we're almost out of time. Okay, coal, upgrade to coal. We need the cavalryman. We'll play the cavalryman and take the selective breeding. And we want to take the rich land, but we can't. So we'll play wave so that we can upgrade these 2. Okay. And we'll play the tactic. No, actually, we don't need to play the tactic. Throw away economic progress. No, we're going to be really good at economic progress. Oh, and I don't know what to throw away. 48 seconds. This is very strong position. This is what happens to me. I'm like winning, and I'm like, no, I'm winning. What do I do? And then I start cutting down on risk. He needs Republic. badly. Okay, and that's 11 science. So next turn he could get into it. Look at this. Look at this. He has no. Okay, so cultural influence. Louvre's in the game. That's the last wonder we don't see right here with 9 cards left in deck. Coming up at the end is Red Cross, Empire State Building, Spaceflight, and Hollywood. Interesting set of wonders. Only Spaceflight provides good points for his rock. The rest of that actually is not going to be good. Empire State Building he's going to lose if I get into selective breeding and coal. He goes into Newton and scientific. Okay, so he's getting science cranking. So now he's going to get his... Okay, so do I take Republic? It's an interesting choice. Let's seed economic progress. I feel like his 27 rocks are stupid. So freedom of movement. This is going to allow me to take from a warrior. Good. And let's just bump it up to a cavalryman. Why not? And then we have only 2 rocks. So only 2 rocks because of that move. So efficient upgrade. We're full on cards. Bring a guy in. Selective breeding. We're going to try to build the Louvre. Okay. So we're going to let him have a government because it's the end of the age. Efficient upgrade, very useful. We don't need to bring a guy in. We don't have corruption. So let's put this out, even though we don't need them because we'll need them later. Okay, go all the way back. This should actually be moving into coal, I think. Oh, I can't. Good thing I can redo all those moves. So I just researched a bunch of things. I will now play the tactic because I'll draw 2 things, so that's good. Had to play fast there, but that was my last turn in this age, so clock recovers. This is fantastic. There's the Louvre. It's actually very strong, even though we're in age 3. We now have 7 rocks, and we need more. So I've got my eye on the reserves. He, on the other hand, this is really critical because he has 18 rocks, 14 science. So I think he needs to go for aggressive play. Republic. He puts the cavalryman in, so he builds a cavalryman. He's going to copy me, maybe? Opera. Opera. Okay, so he's actually going culture with the opera. He could try to build the Louvre also. Terrorism, too risky. Autonomous, I have the... I'll do this. It brings out... Terrorism, I'm going to be higher in culture, so this is better. I want to seed something. I don't have time to calculate a war right now. I don't think it's that powerful either. This is great. Okay. So still nothing on the food front. Gandhi. We don't want to build anything because we need to draw 3 cards. We're going to have a ton of science and rocks also. This is going to be quite an interesting ending. So I actually think we need to take the Louvre this turn. Maybe something more balanced is better. So that he has nothing he can build with all those rocks. Okay, so 13 rocks. EG is worth 4. So that's going to be 9 rocks left. We have 11. So we can build it next turn. We can't build it this turn. We're going to have 7 food. What events are coming out? Economic progress, politics of strength, and autonomous territory. See, instead of this upgrade, we could actually get way stronger. But this is actually better because economic progress is coming out. So actually, you know what I want is rocks. So let's go this way. Get a ton of rocks. Because we're going to build that wonder. We don't have that many rocks. Oh, cannon. Oh, beautiful cannon. We got a tactics card. Mechanized army. We could take that cannon. I think he already took cannon. No? Okay, he might go cannon. We got a big raid here. Could wreck some stuff. Economic progress. We both get rich. It's really key that there's no wonders for him here. And actually that the wonder lineup, red cross, he can't use. Oh, I should have gone farm for that. Oh, I did go farm, didn't I? No, I didn't go farm. Did I farm? I remember. I didn't upgrade my farms. What did I do? Oh, I went all rocks. Yeah, okay. Should have gone farms for the red cross. Red cross, Empire State Building, which he's bad at. He's going to be worse in rocks, worse in food, worse in strength, iffy in culture, and better in science. So that's not that good. Spaceflight, that's the one wonder he can build. And Hollywood, which is not useful for anyone. Looking at the culture lineup, he either needs a war or he needs to really boost. And I mean really. Boost his culture. But with the Louvre, I don't think he can keep up. Like Opera, Opera is just bad in the face of my wonder. Yeah, I think picking Opera is a bad move. I don't know. I mean, I just play this game for fun, but cell service. Okay, man. Navigation. Oh, navigation. I shouldn't have put autonomous in there. So now he's stronger. That makes it so we're not going to seed. We could play a war though. With all those rocks, it probably wouldn't go well. 25 rocks. Empire State Building is out. So maybe skip. We have impact science, which we don't want to seed yet in case he's stronger in science. And we don't want to go terrorism because we're going to be better at everything. And the war's too risky. So we're not going to seed. I love seeding more than most players. But we don't have anything great to seed. Okay, we finished the Louvre. We can upgrade here. We can... Oh yeah, we can go into cannon. Okay, so we finished the Louvre, definitely. I think Winston Churchill. The other leaders are Dietrich, nope. Einstein, yeah. Bill Gates, yeah. Gandhi, and Marie Curie. So I think Churchill actually be pretty good. I think I should take the cannon also. Man, I can't really have both. How good is Darwin? I think Churchill's quite a bit better. Because he's going to help defend, and he's going to give three culture if he doesn't attack me. So we're going to go this route. Because I'm so... Oh, man. 18. Maybe I should just corrupt. Because we know there's no rats. It's autonomous and politics strength. We're going to lose autonomous territory. That's a bummer. We're going to take the cannon, though. Because the way he wins... And we're going to corrupt. The way he wins this game... I'm going to corrupt. And I'm going to throw away terrorism. And we don't need war over technology. And we don't really need war over territory either. But I'm going to get rid of the raid. Because it's nice to have a war in hand, and that raid is 3 military actions. It's too much. All right, I love this draw. I'm player 2, and I got impact culture, so I can drop that in at the end. Very last move, be like, oh, I got this culture. 10 points. Strategic is out. Oh, I forgot to get stronger. Oh well, lose more important. So this would be great time to throw in some of these guys, because I'm going to transition to my water bottle. So I think I can do all this. I still didn't upgrade my food. What am I thinking? I'm going to pick up the Red Cross and just, I don't know. I'm winning this game though. That's what I do know. I need 2 horses and 4 cannons and an air forces. There's the air forces. So I only need to keep 2 of these things. Next turn I'll go into cannon. I'll build 2 of them. Yeah, 9. He wins it for 9 plus. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. He sends all his defense cards. He draws things. Okay, so you drew some things. Good job. I'm looking at plus 10 culture versus his plus 4. He doesn't have the people to build operas. In fact, he doesn't have the people for anything now. Because he's sent his guys home. What did he send home? Just a warrior, so that was definitely a good deal for him. He sent home 2 warriors. Bummer. Never mind. See, it's not like 2 warriors is a ton of strength, but the people. He can only bring in guys at 4 food, and he only has 3 food. So, so this is very hard to get people back. Especially with Red Cross coming down. He doesn't want to put food into people. I think I'm going to take Red Cross just to pressure him into not bringing any people in. Okay, he's going into opera. Big mistake, I think. He builds Empire State Building. Okay, I did not see that coming for 21 culture. And now we're tied on culture. Okay, man. I guess we're tied on culture. Good work. 24 cards in deck. Democracy staring at me here. Should I cede? I'm still weaker. We've got Politics of Strength and Autonomous. Impact Science, we're both at 6 after his leader dies. Impact Culture, he might pump culture like nobody's business. I don't have enough military actions for some of that stuff. Can I take, let me see if I can take Democracy and Red Cross. No, I'm one move shy. That's a bummer, because he's still in despotism. But he's not going to want Red Cross, right? So I can take one of the air forces. Cannon. Don't even need Churchill. This is so bad. I still am not cranking up my food. Come on. Let's go food. We also have no source of happy faces, which could be a problem at the end. Not taking air forces could be a huge mistake. He has 4 military actions. How are we doing on time? 4 minutes. Okay, so this is a key position. Do I take Democracy or not? It's 3 culture per turn and a lot of civil actions and good for certain impacts. Red Cross is way more culture. So I take Red Cross and crank these up. Oh, my turn's over. If I take Red Cross, my turn is over. So I think I want to wait on Red Cross. He would have to hate draft it with most of his turn if he didn't want it to come back to me. So my plan was this. And get into my new tactic. I think that's going to have to wait because we want air forces, which we can drop next turn. I think it's going to look like this instead. So he's left with a difficult dilemma here. What do we cede? I think we should cede also. Should we go impact culture? We can't crank out more culture. He can build more operas. Should we go impact science? Because he doesn't know we have impact science and nothing gives him science but those labs that he's not going to want to invest in unless he takes Einstein. Or impact of architecture, which is just better for him. Man, we can only keep 3 of these. Which impact do we put in? I don't think we do any of them. I think we go into democracy. We upgrade our farms, putting a ton of pressure on him for Red Cross. And then we take the air forces because we have to. And then we throw away science. We corrupt. That's life. Okay, we throw away science, we throw away the war, and we throw away, we know autonomous is coming. So we throw away architecture. Because architecture is not going to be a big swing either way, but culture, if we can win, culture is. It's a tough choice not to cede. Whoa! What do we get? Another one of the same tactic and a tactic that's really bad. An impact of agriculture. I mean, this is one we're going to throw in there, so that's fantastic. We're sitting here weaker, which means he's going to draw 5 more cards with Politics of Strength. I don't mind that too much. And it is Politics of Strength, so he now has 1 million of these cards. He's put in impacts. His impacts aren't that good, though. I mean, what, happiness maybe? I believe that, yeah, Pro Sports is still in the deck. I just peeked at that. So I can always drop into Pro Sports to nerf his impact of happiness. What I like is that he has to take the Red Cross. Because if I take it, then I can build 4 steps in this turn. And that's just a lot of culture. Which I don't think he's going to want to let that go by. Oh, there he goes. There he goes. Idea Republic. Air Forces. He takes the Red Cross. And he takes agriculture. Okay, so we're not going to cede impact ag. That's disappointing. Hmm. And there's spaceflight. So we get to build spaceflight. So let's skip for now and take a look at spaceflight. It is worth 17, and we can almost build it. Can we use endowment? We can also use endowment, which is great. And then we can build one step. And then pop a guy. This is like the turn here. He's not going to build a step 2. So do I seed is the question. It pushes autonomous out. It's very interesting. Impact of culture is just so risky when it's 10 to 10. I don't think I should put that in. And agriculture is not good either. So we're not going to seed because he's going to pump up his farms. So we're definitely taking the wonder. Well, actually, we don't have to. Oh, he can't finish his wonder. What am I thinking? We don't have to take spaceflight because he can't finish his wonder. So this turn is going to look completely different. It's going to be endowment. We're going to bring in a guy. We're going to build a step. We're going to, why not movies? See, the nice thing about movies is now impact of culture is a player again. We go back to 16 rocks so we can build space next turn. It's good for impact happiness. We don't need the strength for autonomous. And then there's just one more event. We only have 6 science. So could he declare a war? Pretty scary for him. We could go build 2 cannons and switch. Or just build 3. We could build 3 cavalry, so I don't think he'll go that route. So let's do this. Let's throw away one of our copies. Plus that. And throw away ag. Ah, I was so happy to draw that. But he's going into his mechanized farming, so that's that. Military theory. It's a nice one. Satellites. So that's all the wonders. He's bringing out this colony. I can actually win it this way, which is tempting. Because I have a ton of food for bringing guys back. And I could rebuild into cannons. There's 9 cards in deck, so I think I should bid 9. I don't want him to get 6 food either. Yeah, he gets it. Weird. Did not expect him to play colonies and then go into navigation. We can put in impact culture now, I think. He's going to go into Dietrich, which is going to strengthen his strength. He's still weaker. 16 culture. He's at 16 culture now per turn against my 14. Should I put impact of culture in? Oh, it's so hard. 14 to 16. I think I will. I think I will. Because I'm stronger? Okay, that doesn't matter. Spaceflight, but more importantly, endowment. Endowment's worthless right now? Oh, we're both at 92. Oh, that's stupid. Cannon, build a step. Build 2 cannons. Play that. I can get super strong, but that's worthless, so we're not going to do any of that. Maybe we'll just play the cannon. Okay, so hold on. We're going to take spaceflight. We're going to build a step. That's what we know we're going to do. We're low on time here. We're going to play the cannon without the ability. We'll take pro sports. If we take anything, oh, the age is going to end. The age is going to end no matter what. So we can't spend too many rocks. Can we build this? 5 and 9 is 14. Yes, we can. Oh man, such a tough choice. We just dropped another movies, but we need it for what is his draw? I'm like, oh boy, we need to get another impact here. What are we gonna get? 3 aggressions. Man. That's terrible. Okay. So we built spaceflight at the end. He cannot finish his wonder. He has 8 food. He needs 9 to finish it. Oh, he has reserves. Okay, so he finishes his wonder. Impact happiness. It takes 10 culture. He doesn't have enough rocks to build another opera, because that costs 8. And he has to use reserves on the food. So that means we're going to win impact culture, catch up by 10. We'll win. I think we'll win this game. Oh, we do have to destroy one culture. He could get stronger, that's the one thing. Which he will with military theory, so he could get 10 that way. I don't think we have... Okay, there he goes. Let's see. Finishes Red Cross. Destroying all his labs, so would have been nice to keep Impact of Science, wouldn't it? Have been nice. Okay, so he's really trying to get stronger. He just turned all his labs into warriors. That is weird. We need 2 rocks. 20, if the Wonder's worth 20, so then we're down by 5. We play this. Then we're up by 1. Being stronger would be nice. That makes us stronger. And then we just take another 2 here. I think this is worth it. Why are we at 16? Oh, we can't destroy another rock because of impact culture. Okay. So starting over. We're going to research something. We can't research 2 things. 7 and 8 is 15. So it might as well be one thing. We're up 1 on culture, impact of culture. So we can't build anything. Impact of happiness is gone, so we can bring this guy in. It's meaningless, of course, but... Man, I misplayed that last turn, I think. That's 23. We're winning impact culture. There's 3 other impacts. We have no rocks. I think we win. I think we win, because we're actually going to get 3 from Churchill also. Oh, we win by 20. I didn't count the culture I'm adding right now. All right, we'll win. Because the impacts, he doesn't have any really amazing impacts. What does he have? He has culture, we know about that. Harmony, oh, he's screwed on harmony? Oh, he rebuilt those military for that reason. Okay, so that explains that. Government, which he gains some. But you see how much we're ahead? That's because of the... And strength. He put strength in. What a gambit. Because we could have just built well, I guess we didn't have a way to keep culture and win strength, but that's the game. Win by 17. Good game. Wow, what a game. If you enjoyed it, post below and let us know what you thought of the game, what your favorite part was. For me, I loved it when we got into Monarchy while finishing Acropolis on the same turn and using development of science to make it happen. Then we switched into Barbarossa and popped a guy into military all in a single turn. So let us know what you thought below the video. And if you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You can also follow on Twitter, and you can even support us financially at patreon.com/TTA Pulse to bring more top quality content to Through the Ages. I'm your host, WHIZ, and this is TTA Pulse. Thanks for watching.